February 15th, 2020. Hope everybody's well. The sun's shining today, so that's a good thing. Yesterday, I lost a very good friend. I should say we lost a very good friend. The class of 1981 at Milton Union, Mark Harleman, for those of you who don't know, died yesterday. And I had just talked to Mark about 2 weeks ago, and he had had kidney problems, severe, and was facing dialysis, and he struggled as long as he could. And he left yesterday around 3:30. Tammy messaged me last night. Mark was a really good friend of mine. When we were young, Brian Stalkslegger and Eugene Foster. Eugene is a second cousin to me, and we hunted and Mark and fished and did a lot of shooting and fishing and camping, and we had a lot of fun. We had our fights. We were like brothers, but he was one of us all, and Mark always calling me the Great One. He called me TGO, the Great One. And I'm thinking, Jesus, the last time I heard that, I think it was for Jackie Gleason or something. I'm like, wow, I'm as good as Jackie Gleason. And yeah, we laughed 2 weeks ago, and we're laughing today because he's on the other side. The soul is divine. The spirit is immortal now. Personal self-consciousness survives death. Word. So, Mark, as much as we hate to admit we lost you here on earth, we know you're still out there. I get it. And it's always good to remember in death the beauty of one's life and what it means to all of us to be alive another day and to be able to see the sun come up today. And I remember in high school, Mark was doing algebra, and I had already done it in junior high, the last 8th grade, I think. And Dennis Manning, go figure, Dennis. He got me to be a tutor for Mark, and we didn't even know who. I said I'd do it. I didn't know who it was, and then it was like, Mark, I'm like, oh, psst. And I was able to help him. I was like, man, I know some algebra, but I ain't no tutor. And he's like, you know enough. And Mark did okay, and it got us back together, and we stayed close through high school as always. And I talked to him along the way, but being gone in all the different states and working, I hadn't seen him in a while. But I was lucky enough to get to talk to him a few times over the past couple of years, and I just talked to him 2 weeks ago, and he told me that he was tired and that he wanted to get better if he could, and if not, he was ready to go, that he didn't want to leave, but that there was no other way. And Mark's faith was strong in God. He believed, and it makes sense. So when illness gets that bad, sometimes you just want to go, and that's part of it. Death is part of life. And so on this day, I say, Mark Harleman, you will not be forgotten. As long as I'm around, you take care. Everybody, have a good day. Peace out, y'all.